That's your soul saying, oh.
Welcome back to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for commenting and liking my videos and sharing your stories and how you're feeling and comforting me as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I can't put into words how much it means to me and how excited it makes me knowing how quickly this channel is unfolding and where it's heading. It's given me lots of ideas of all the different things I want to do in my future with it, and other things as well. So thank you so much for the encouragement. If you are new, this channel is me sharing I'm in the process of aligning with my soul because I was triggered by my twin flame, and I'm on my spiritual journey, and it's about me doing masculine readings, oracle card readings, because I know how important it is to the feminines that, you know, to know what's going on with the masculine, because it is usually the feminines are drawn to watch this kind of video, and sometimes you just feel like you just don't know where you're heading, and you just feel so doubtful, and you just don't know what's going on with the person, especially if you're in challenge or separation with your twin flame or your masculine. So when I say separation, you are one soul, so you're not separated, you're just not with the physical person, and I'm not with the physical person, my masculine in the physical. So we're both concentrating on our spiritual journey so we can come back as one. So I can identify about how you're feeling. And this channel is about me being connected and helping people that are in the same or similar situation to me, and being close to people, because it makes you feel so alone, this journey, because in the 3D it's just such an unusual, it's not straightforward situation, it's not a normal relationship, so it's very difficult, and I know how challenging it is. So I want to be able to share my ups and downs and how I've been feeling with the energies and stuff that's been going on, and sharing it with you so it can help you not feel so alone, and the stuff that I've learned on my journey to be able to share with you, and what God is channeling through me to be able to say to you as well. So so I do masculine readings. I'm going to be using oracle cards today, and when I say feminine, masculine, him, her, he, she, it is just labels, and it's energy. So please don't be offended by me saying masculine, feminine, he, her, whatever, because just put it into your circumstances, how it resonates to you, and just don't be offended by it. And before I start shuffling as well, I want to make it clear that I do use the word God in my readings, because that's where I am in my journey. I'm very proud to use the word God. So if you don't like that, just click off the video and just don't worry about it. But it's, you know, a lot of people sort of, you can use different words like universe, but I like to use the word God because that's where I'm at, as I said. So, and I'm proud. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I started this reading, so I'm looking forward to seeing what is the masculine's energy, where he's at the moment, because we've just come into a new moon, so we've been experiencing that energy, which is quite intense as well. The energy's been so intense recently, so I'm interested to see how God is assisting the masculine and helping him, and what he's experiencing on this new moon. So I hope you guys are okay and you're coping with this energy as well. Let's see what comes out for your masculine. Nice clear message, please. I've got a really good feeling that the masculines are really progressing big time at the moment. I just got that knowing and that feeling. And I feel massive shifts that have happened in me, so I hope you're feeling and experiencing positive stuff as well. Peace, there you go. peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So, your masculine is feeling at peace with how he's feeling, and he knows this love is real. That is what my intuition, that's my feeling. He knows. And it's Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. He knows that this love he has for you is so real. He's really feeling at peace with it as well. He's really at ease and feeling peaceful with this, how he's feeling about you and this relationship he has with you. So the new moon, this is how the new moon has affected your masculine, and you know, he's wanting this new beginning. He's looking at things in a different way. He's looking at, you know, he feels he's not running anymore. And as we know, the masculine group of masculines that I tap into recently, it's like the story unfolds each time I do it. He's progressing and progressing all the time, and his heart chakra is open, and he's feeling this intense power of love for you because of the heart chakra's open. So let's get peace. I'm going to do the additional message for you, 52. Let's have a look. The additional message is, look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, your loving behaviour and solutions will evolve. Even though appearance may seem otherwise, trust that higher wisdom in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seeming darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you'll have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. There you go. So he's feeling peace because he is looking at everything through the eyes of love, because his heart chakra is open, and he's getting the wisdom, he's connecting, he's listening to his higher self more than what's going on in the 3D. He's connecting. And I've been feeling this, where the masculines are connecting with the feminines. You're both connecting with each other in 5D, big time at the moment. So he's feeling so much love, and he's feeling the abundance and peace from just feeling this love. And he's feeling, he knows that this is real. This is so real, what he's feeling for you, and he's embracing it, and just feeling peaceful. So he could be just in a place where he's actually just getting used to this feeling and just feeling at ease and peaceful within himself. And it's about truth again. He's focusing and accepting the truth that this is how he's feeling about you, instead of running, instead of pushing it under the carpet, instead of running away by behaviours before, you know, pretending this wasn't happening. He's actually facing it, and he's focusing on the truth. He's feeling the truth, and he's feeling at peace with it. Acceptance. So he's more in the moment, and he's listening to his higher self more than his ego and stuff that's happening in the 3D. So this is really positive. He's not taking, you know, he's literally in a place where he's, you know, ignoring the ego. He's in like a dream where he's just going around fantasizing and thinking about you. He's at peace. He's, you know, he knows it's real. He's not running anymore. So this is beautiful, magical. Peace. Feels just peace. Wow, that has blown me away today, because he knows it's real and he's not running. He's actually dealing with it. You still might not be hearing anything or had any action or communication or anything, and you're probably going, oh yeah, is he really? Well, if you haven't, just keep believing, keep trusting, and not listening to your ego and your mind that's saying that to you. Keep connecting to your higher self. Don't be doubtful. Just believe and trust and have that knowing. You know the truth. You know the truth. But if you're looking at social media and what's going on in the 3D, that is what puts you in a doubtful mindset, and that you doubt yourself and you think that you're going crazy or whatever. You know the truth. When you're connected to your higher self, you know what's going on with your masculine, really. It's just what's going on in the 3D and what's going on social media, or you might be seeing, that is just an illusion. You need to just believe what you know. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. That is the big message I feel like to say, is the stage that I've got. Whatever I see, whatever's going on that I can see in 3D that's distracting me, I'm literally blanking that. I'm trusting myself, and that's where I feel like I've made the shift. Before, it would be if I saw something or heard something about my masculine, it would trigger me. It would kick me off and go, oh, I don't know, all this other stuff that you think that's going to happen, and you think that you know what's going on and stuff, and you're doubting yourself, and you think, well, how can that be then if he's doing this and that? Well, then you need to not go on social media. You need to come away from it. You need to not be distracted by this negative stuff that affects you, that takes you off your path. You need to go within, trust yourself, your inner knowing. You know what's going on with your masculine. You know him. You have this knowing about your masculine, of what's going on. You understand him, and it doesn't matter what you can see in the 3D. You just need to trust your knowing and trust God in this situation. And I feel like I'm at peace as well. So my masculine's feeling peace, and he knows that this love is real, and there's no running from it, and he's in a peaceful place. And nothing exactly uplifting or amazing's happened for me to get the information where I just know about my masculine, because you just know on this twin flame journey what is going on. It's just about you quietening the mind and not being distracted with what's going on in social media that puts doubts in and distracts you. So yeah, your masculine is feeling peace. So as I always say, if you're feeling peace, your masculine is going to be feeling peace. So I would say that you're in a situation where you're feeling peace, and you're feeling and looking at it the same as me, where you're like just peaceful and not worrying about what's going on in the 3D. You're focused and trusting your intuition. So that's really good news. And these readings I'm doing them for the masculine, but it's your one soul. So whatever you're experiencing, your masculine experience is not maybe the same time always, but will experience. So it's about yourself as well. So if you're feeling peaceful, your masculine's feeling peaceful, and it's about you. The art of this journey, and what I've learned and how it works for me, is not to think. It's not about the physical person. The more you focus on yourself, the more you look after yourself and focus on what you want out of life and what you want to do in your future, and how you feel about yourself, and just enjoy life day to day, and not just keep dwelling on this physical person and expecting so much from this person. That is the art of it. It's because it's not a normal situation. It's not like a normal relationship, because it's yourself. That's why it's so complicated and so painful and challenging, because you are your twin. You're one soul. So how your energy is affecting your twin, the physical person, and his reactions and his whatever's going on with him is because of your energy. So I hope I've explained that and you've got some kind of understanding of what I'm trying to say. But that is the truth. And that's what it seems to have clicked into place for me. That I don't need to worry about what the physical person's doing. I don't need to worry about focusing on the physical. I need to focus on myself. Because when I'm doing that, I'm helping the masculine anyway. I'm helping my masculine. I'm helping my masculine. I don't know how else to say it. I'm getting a bit... But that is the truth of it. And that's what works. It clicks. I really don't care. I'm in a place where I just don't care what the person's doing and what it's not doing. Because I've got nothing to worry about, because we're one soul. So I need to just focus on myself, and if there's something, the behaviour or something I'm hearing about or seeing that doesn't serve me, I just completely think to myself, what am I going to learn from this? Why is that triggering me? What is that all about? And be at ease with the person. When I was at the beginning of this journey, I used to just feel so angry about this person, and why would you do this? Why would you do that? How awful. How could you do that? That's what I was like. Now, no. Because no one is in control of you apart from yourself, and no one is responsible for making you feel upset, hurt. It's you that can control that. Your mind, your emotions. It's about being aware, about being conscious, and about, oh, why did that make me feel that way? What do I need to learn? It doesn't mean to say that if you're with somebody and they're behaving in a, it doesn't mean to say you have to put up with their behaviour. It means accepting, oh, that's how it is. And if you don't want to be around that, just choose not to be around it. You don't have to have it in your life. Just be at peace with it. And don't allow it to affect you. Don't expect anything from your masculine or anybody. Just take on board, take the responsibility of, oh, I'm not, that's, I don't like that, or that's triggered me, or, think about why it's triggered you. Try and heal that. And not just just experience forgiveness and peace, and live in the moment and be present. So let's see what comes out. New beginnings and fresh start. There you go. New beginnings and fresh start, because it's the new moon. This is how it's affecting. He wants this new beginning with you. He wants this new beginning, and the new beginnings is coming, and this fresh start. Thank you for bringing me new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes, because he's experienced this life. He's changing. He's changed because he's at peace. He's not running anymore. He knows it is real. And he knows that there's new beginnings. He wants this new beginning with you. He wants this new life. He wants this fresh start with you. He wants this new experience. And lots of things are happening with your masculine that you can't see, that behind the scenes that is moving him forwards. And God is putting things in place. And God's angels, that he's just... There's no getting away from it anymore, and he's come. There has been healing happening. He has felt uncomfortable. He has been challenged, but he's released these old patterns and these layers, and he's gone within. He's listening to his intuition. He's trusting, and things have happened. Like I said, that he's experiencing where he just can't get away from signs, things that remind him of you. Just things that you think, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's happened. He could be experiencing, I can't believe that. Just things that you just can't make up. Like when we do the card, I do the cards sometimes, you're just like, I cannot believe it. Like you've experienced, where you go somewhere or something happens to you where you're just like, I cannot believe it, that this has happened, because it's showing you all the time. It's the guidance. He's getting the guidance all the time. He's been so supported. And we've been wanting this for such a long time, the feminines, to know that your masculine is feeling peaceful. And he knows that love is real. And he wants this new beginning with you, and he wants this fresh start. And he's working towards that. He is coming towards you. He's coming towards you because he wants it, and he's feeling it, and he's got that knowing. He's going within and trusting himself. And God is guiding him how to take the next steps and let it, how it's going to unfold, how he does come towards you. But this is all a process, and every time we do the readings, there is always progress. There is always progress, but on this process, during this time, the masculine is very afraid of things that he's got to do to have this new beginning and this fresh start. He knows it's there and he's accepting it, and he's willing to come towards that. So it can take time, but what we have to know is that when the timing is right, it's when God's in charge of this situation. It's a divine plan. So when you are meant to come together, when your masculine is going to speak his truth, or whatever it is that you're wanting from your masculine, it will be when God decides, when the timing is right. So there is going to be some action. Something's happening here, big time, and this is how the new moon has affected him, and I can feel that, and I feel so confident. I do feel confident, and obviously I'm the same as you, where you have the doubt, and you're like, is that really true, or is that really happening? But I can put that aside now and go, no, I don't want to listen to that anymore. Because this knowing and this feeling I have is so strong. And again, I put God first in my life. Not my masculine. I put God first in my life. And I always trust in God, whatever I'm experiencing, the good and the bad. The things that are coming into my life that are bad, I know it's for me to learn from it and to grow and to push myself to know that I have got the strength to deal with the different things that come up in my life. But knowing that God is there just makes such a difference to me. And that's where I am on my spiritual journey, and how much I've grown, because feeling that comfort of God's love is just amazing. Doesn't mean to say that I get up every day jumping about thinking that life's wonderful, because I don't. And when I don't, I still turn to God. I still put God first and pray to God and ask for help and talk to God. But I accept that some days I feel pretty awful, and I feel these different emotions and different things that I'm having to let go of my past, and how I think about myself, and the doubts about my masculine and about my future. And yes, I feel in the physical, in the 3D, I do feel alone. Because I haven't got a physical person that I'm close with. So I do feel alone, and I feel scared about where I'm heading. So this is amazing anyway. I'm going off track now, but he's feeling the love. He's feeling this real love, and there's going to be new beginnings and fresh start. He has got something in mind of how he's coming towards you. He knows what he wants. It's very clear, and he's wanting support and guidance with these life changes that he's making, and he's asking for help. He is asking for help. He's getting guidance to how to take the steps of coming towards you, and to make these changes that he's needing to make to come towards you. Let's get the additional message. Now I've been rabbiting on. New beginnings. I love that card. It makes me very excited. As one chapter of your life closes, another one is beginning to bloom. Right now you may only notice the things that inklings of new growth in your life. So Archangel Michael sends this card to encourage you to keep going There's great goodness in store for you. Stay filled with faith and keep a positive outlook. So as I read the additional message, I feel that this message is for you as well, the person that's watching, definitely. And as I said, you're one soul, so you're mirroring each other. So you might feel like there's only tiny things and tiny different things that are happening towards your future and this new beginning and stuff, but keep your faith up, keep believing. And this is how God is helping your masculine as well, by reassuring and guiding him that this is the right path he's taking, and just keep believing and trusting that everything is going to be okay with this new beginning and what he's wanting, this new fresh start. And sometimes you just feel, some days you can feel with these different energies as well that's going on with the moon cycles and stuff, you just sometimes get those lows when you just think, oh, I just want this to be over, I can't do this anymore, or you can't see the light because you're just like, I just don't understand this, or what, something could be happening. But it's about keep going. You're nearly there. You're nearly there, and this is what your masculine is experiencing as well. So this is a beautiful reading. Once again, all my readings are beautiful anyway, even if there's stuff that comes up where the masculine's feeling uncomfortable, or there's news that maybe isn't what you're wanting to hear, because every time I'm doing a reading, and every day you're moving a step closer to coming back together as one. So there is new growth in your masculine. He's being encouraged and guided by God and Archangel Michael, and there's so much goodness and so much ahead of you both. And he knows now you're masculine, he knows that he's on the right path. He feels like he's on the right path because he knows this love is real. So he could have had some kind of information as well that's made him feel at peace with the fact that this is it. He knows this is it. This is the real thing. This is what he's been wanting to experience. This is what he manifested. He wanted to find his feminine, and he's found her. And he's not running from it anymore. He's actually going to face the challenges that he needs to face to have this new beginning with you. So, and the old patterns, the negative stuff, the old life has ended. It's on its way out. There's things that have been changed that maybe you can't see yet, that's going to be coming, that's happening toward this new beginning with you both. So how amazing is that? Very amazing. Right, I'm made up anyway, so hopefully that resonates with you. I'm going to use my the Angel Oracle cards from Ambika Waters. I love these cards. They're very short messages, but they're very deep and spiritual. So I haven't used them for a while, so I'm going to see what comes out of this as well. I just feel very confident at the moment about this journey. I just feel like I know what's going on. It seems I've got this understanding more. I hope you're feeling the same. Right, what else is going on with your masculine energy? How is it affected in this new moon? Young love. Beautiful. I accept love with gratitude. I am open and made whole by its beauty. So yeah, he's feeling, he's accepting this love, and he's feeling the gratitude because his heart is open. He's just feeling so in love with you, and he knows he's feeling whole when he thinks of you, and when he thinks of this love, it makes him feel whole. And he just knows that this is a beautiful love, that this is just a beautiful love. And it says young love, so it's like fresh and new, this new beginning. And it could mean, you know, it resonates to me because my masculine is younger than me, so that could be another message that you need to hear today if your masculine is younger. But it's fresh love and it's a new love because it's not the same as before. Even though you have that the feeling hasn't, you know, has never changed, but it's just a different energy. It's not got this such a negative and challenging what you was experiencing before together, all the different challenges and all the different obstacles that you've had to go through to get to this stage. This is fresh and young and accepting it, and he's feeling gratitude for it. He's loving having this feeling, and he feels whole when he's feeling it. He knows that when he's with you he feels whole, and it makes him feel beautiful experiencing that. He's just feeling good, peaceful, and wanting this new beginning with you. So I would concentrate on what you're actually doing, the person that's watching, because you're obviously doing an amazing job. If this resonates to you and that you're masculine, you could not know that all this is going on because you might not know anything. I don't know anything that's going on with my masculine. There's a tiny bit of communication, but I just know a lot is going on behind the scenes, and I just know, I can just see through. I just know my masculine. I just can't put it into words. I just know, and I think you understand because you're experiencing it as well. But he's in a good place, and he's going to be coming towards you. And let me know if you do hear anything, or if there is some kind of progress or action or union or anything that happens. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear, because I love hearing from you and your stories. And the same I will share with you guys of how, if I have any experiences, but I just feel at peace. I do feel at peace, so this resonates to me. I just hope it resonates to you. I've really enjoyed doing this reading. It's so positive and so exciting, and just enjoy this journey. Enjoy the steps each day and the different things that are happening. Enjoy it. Don't try and rush it. Don't try and push, you know, like and make and force things to happen quicker than they are, because it won't happen. It has to be when God decides, and when the divine plan. It's all down to divine timing. So just enjoy it, and just if you know that, if you have that knowing, and you know that you're going to be with your masculine, and you know what's going on really, if you have that knowing, you have got no reason to worry, and you can enjoy each day because you know you're going to be with that person anyway, because it's you, because you're one soul. So when you're content and you're happy and you're living your life, that energy is going to your masculine, and he's feeling the same, and that's when you're like magnets and you just come back together. And it's about you feeling whole without any physical person. It's about just feeling whole within yourself because you're feeling God's love. And this relationship is different. It's not the same as any other relationship. It's not the same as with your soulmate. With your soulmate, things are just comforting, and well, my experience anyway is comforting, and everything's, you're protected, and it's soothing, and very straight up. You know, there's no challenges or obstacles. The same. There may be, but not the same as this twin flame journey. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That's my experience anyway. Right, I'm going to see what energy your masculine's in from my pots. My little magic pots. What is the masculine's energy feeling towards the person that's watching, please? Let's see. He's ready, see? I'm so excited. He's ready because he knows this love is real and he's wanting this new beginning with you. He's ready. He's ready, guys. Let me know if you hear anything. This is getting really close. Let's see what else comes out. Eternal love. Thank you, God. He knows this is eternal love. He knows this is the real deal. He knows that this is a beautiful, magical, fairy tale love that everybody wants. He knows that it is eternal love. And he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Right, I'm going to get the communication one now. This is exciting too. What would he like to communicate to you if he had the chance in the 3D? What would he actually say to you? And what is he communicating in the 5D? Let's see what the message is, what he would communicate. I have dreams about you. He's having dreams about you. And I think you're connecting big time, both of you, in the 5D at the moment. I'm experiencing that, definitely. What else would he say to you? Believe in me. Believe in me, he's saying. If he had the chance, he'd say, believe in me. And the reason why he's saying that is because, again, you might not be able to see anything. But you don't need to see anything. This journey is about you trusting yourself and trusting your intuition, trusting God and having faith. And being conscious and listening to yourself. Trusting yourself. So, but if you're believing yourself, you're believing in your masculine. He wants you to believe in him. You may not be seeing anything that's happening in the 3D, but just believe. Keep believing. You're nearly there. And then you will see something that's happening in the 3D. Just keep believing. And yes, some of you are watching right now, and I've had a comment saying, I'll believe it when I see it. No, you have to believe it before you see it. You have to believe and you have to know before you see it in the physical, in the 3D. So believe in your masculine. Whatever's happened in the past, whatever has affected you or triggered you in the past, put it aside and let go of it. You've grown as a person, he's grown as a person, as I've said many times. And whatever happened then had to happen then to make you who you are today and who he is today. And he didn't have the tools right then to deal with it the way he can now because he's learnt so much. Believe in him. Basically believe in yourself, and then you're believing in your masculine anyway because you're one soul. But that is what he would like to say to you. Right, the message for you today is for the reminder. I'm going to use the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit and what God wants you to know today. What is the message for you today? What he wants you to know, and just to help you stay strong and focused and give you the strength to concentrate on your ascension. What is the message that you need to hear today? Right. Surrender. We did have this, I think we've had this last time, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but surrender, yes. The message is it's now time to stop carrying all these burdens around with you. They're not necessary and it's time to truly free yourself. Surrender all of your worries and fears and all the illnesses to the divine spirit, both within and without. Action to take. Say these following words as often as necessary throughout the day until you feel peace. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. And the powerful affirmation you can say to yourself is I surrender all to the divine spirit. So surrender. If you are in a different space to me and a different energy to me at the moment where you are worrying and you're feeling this burden and you're feeling this doubt and you're worrying about your future and all the different things that you've got on your shoulders, like the weight on your shoulders, you need to surrender to it and ask for help from God. You need to, if you've had enough of thinking about your masculine or thinking about a situation that's worrying you, just surrender to it. Keep saying, I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. Because then as soon as you do that, you'll be shifted out of that energy. When you're feeling that, oh, I can't be doing this anymore, I've had enough. It's usually when you feel like that, it's usually when something else, because you've surrendered to it and you just can't be bothered with it anymore, it's usually when you do actually hear something from your masculine, or something that you're needing to hear from, or a situation that you needed to resolve. When you surrender it, that's when you do get results. So whatever you're worrying about, whatever's hindering you, surrender and let God take control of it. Rest in God's armchair. So I hope you really enjoyed that reading today, and I hope I didn't go off track and go all over the place, and I explained it of how I understand it and how it works for me. I hope I've explained it in a way that you understand, and it's helped you in some way today, because that's what the whole purpose of this channel is about, me helping you guys and helping myself at the same time. So, and do let me know if you do hear anything from your masculines, or there's any progress in some way, because I'd love to hear, and it makes me so excited to hear your stories. And obviously I will do the same thing each time I do videos. I will update you with any progress on my journey. So, and the more I do these videos, I will share more and more of my story, how it started and how it unfolds with you guys, because it's not just me doing readings, it's about a lot more than that. And I've got so many ideas that I want to share with you as well. So it's very exciting stuff. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, because it would mean everything to me and make me so excited and happy. Don't forget to like it if you did like this video and it resonated with you. And I'll do a reading in a few days to see what's going on with your masculines. And I'm sending my love, my support and light to you when I'm thinking of you all. And take care, guys, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying?